Alright, so who's taking the crown at UMG Atlanta? There's a lot of teams participating. This is probably one of the biggest field of teams for a UMG event. There's 64 teams. However, because of the demand of number of teams that want to get into this particular LAN event, they issued 16 more additional team passes. So there's actually going to be 82 teams. Now, if you look at the graphic on the screen, you'll see that the top 16 seeds, and top being Envious, they won the seeding tourney that Icons 360 hosted, and you have FaZe, Soar, Sinister, Impact rounding up the top 5, and then you'll see Unite and Calvary 9 and 10, and 2 other pro teams. Now, as far as where's Optic and Complexity? Well, Optic decided not to go to the event because I believe Merck had some personal obligations and they did not want to take in a substitute. And Complexity, I don't know how often you guys watch their streams, but they don't do very well online. And as you guys know, Black Ops 2 is so much about your connection, and not necessarily how fast your internet or whatnot is, but whatever lag compensation code that they're using, depending on how the connection is, it's just hit and miss. And if your skill sets are similar, it's gonna make a huge difference. Obviously, if you're much more skillful than someone else, obviously you can overcome the lag compensation and still have a good game. Having said that, I believe Complexity won't have a problem, going through the field and contending for the championship. Now, as far as the format, I'll put it up on the screen here. They adopted the Gfinity rule format, so it's double elimination. Certain things are obviously banned, such as FAL, SMR shotguns, and some of the explosive weapons. And then everything else is sort of similar. One notable thing is, if you guys watch Gfinity, they banned sentry guns, which was a great idea. It made the gameplay much more fluid and more competitive. And I noticed a lot of players online are using the War Machine instead of the sentry gun. So it should be a fun match as far as like watching. I noticed it a lot in Hardpoint, as well as before they used to use sentry guns in CTF, where they would place it in their on their home flag. So that's the rule format. So as far as my analysis of who I think is going to win, I believe as far as the championship, I believe Complexity is going to take it once again. And the reason I say that is because of the roster changes for Envious and Impact. I don't believe the other teams will make a serious run. As far as Impact, on my previous video I mentioned that they joined Epsilon Esports, and they also added Impact John, who formerly from FaZe, and that's still a work in progress. And I believe it might be true, although Clayster he joined and really helped Complexity. I don't think Impact will have the same success. And as far as Envious adding Karma, that was a huge move, and they've been playing so well together lately that they could be in serious contention. So I still pick Complexity to win it all, and I think for second place it's going to come down to Envious and Impact. And I believe Impact will take second, and the reason I say that is Envious was having a really hard time on Hardpoint. And that is the game mode that's played the most often. That's the first game from the map rotation, and so that's the most played map. So that's the only reason I think Envious might come in third and Impact second. Like if Envious does well on Hardpoint, I think they're gonna come in second and give Complexity a run for their money, because Envious is one of the strongest teams in Search and Destroy and Capture the Flag. So we'll see what happens. And then make sure you guys go watch the live stream on Twitch. It's UMG Gaming, and the 4v4 tournament starts Saturday, I believe around 10 a.m. Pacific. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.
Objective parameters obtained.